Why, hello everyone. Welcome to Redneck Ways. How's everybody out there in YouTube land? I hope everybody's set fine and dandy. I'm not doing too awful bad, guys, here in old Kentucky. You guys remember back to the hot rods, back to the good old days, the 1970s. Well, we're going to head back that way. We're going to check out some old 1970s country music and check out some of these 8-tracks that I found at the flea market today. Got a good buy on them, and here we go, guys. So kick back and relax and enjoy a little bit of tunes. Okay, guys, back in the 70s, all the hot rodders had 8-tracks in their cars and everything, and it was just a time to be alive, guys. You had your glass Pepsi bottles and stuff. You had your beautiful rat rods and hot rods and everything. Just awesome. Do y'all remember the times when they used to also advertise you get like 100 tapes for a penny? Well, that was really cool. You could send off and like pick 5 of them and get one for a penny, and then they'll harass you for the rest of the year for the rest of the money. But anyway, good times. Here's the stack, guys, that we're going to be looking at. We're going to go through these, see if any of these play, see if any of them bad. That way we can discard them, find our favorites. So let me get the camera turned to the right position on the radio. And actually the radio is a 1972, I can't remember the brand. It's an Old World Star solid state, and it has an 8-track player, and the volume pot's a little scratchy on it. Every time I get this old grill out, I always have to spray a little cleaner back in there, and I haven't got to do that yet. But just a beautiful old radio. I love the green, got a little on and off. I love the green dash, or dash, the dial. So, alrighty, let's listen to some of these 8-tracks, guys. Also, guys, I have the old CB radio back here playing. That's what you find in all the hot rods of the day and 8-track players. 70s was great. Alrighty, for our first 8-track is Merle Haggard. The Way It Is in 51. So this is one of his earlier albums. Check that little dog out, ain't he cute? So let's put this in. Let me get this set over here on tape. Alright. So see, I want to kind of blow you in dust.
All I do is sit and cry, oh Lord, that last long days. A man who leans on from along with me, my sweet, sweet pond. I'm an old man searching for a pond. So I never go around mirrors.
So that's our first one, guys. Merle Haggard. Alright, what we got here? Country Willie Nelson. That must be one of his first albums. I'm not even going to try to play that one. Well, I don't know. It don't look too awful bad. We'll try it. I just don't want to get the heads on my 8-track super dirty. Let's see if she plays. Okay. Willie Nelson doesn't play. Hopefully I didn't hurt anything. Here we got some, check that artwork out. It just says Hot Country 8. Various artists. Let's see what's going on this.
Storms at you, stars. things I could get in my big lunchbox, like nuts and bolts and all four
I love that
shots.
song.
But the big stuff was.
And I've been so lonely.
And I had too much. He and the motor turned out to be a. That's what made me love you. So the it would fit and with a little bit of.
Alright. What's next? Johnny Reeve. I don't know much about Reavers. Is that how you pronounce his name? I don't know much about him. Played in all 8-track stereos. Playable. I guess because it has this little notch out. Maybe people was wondering. Well, no, it's on the back. I don't know. I don't know why they put that on there. I actually have some of these, and I was wondering what in the world these were, because they're not. They look like 8 tracks. Let me see. See, these look like 8 tracks here, but they're not. They got this hole, and come to find out, this was what the radio stations had. They had something like an 8-track player, but it was a little different. This is the Sammy Davis Jr. show. Probably, I love to hear that. I would love to have the tape player to play that. And then here's another one, kind of like it. And this one is Four Tops Live, Motown. But yeah, that's what the radio stations, what type they had back in the 70s. Thought that was pretty interesting. Just, like I said, I wish I had something to play them on. So, I'm not even going to play this one, guys. I don't know who that is. I don't want to bore you all. Here we go. Oh, yeah. The best of Red. I don't know who Solvin is. Red Solvin. Do you guys know who this is? Let's play it and see what's going on.
My wife and I sit on the porch all alone. I forgot to thank you for the roses. He smiled and shook my hand and ran back out again. Well, I started on out of town, and I was feeling real proud of myself for thinking of my mama and really caring.
That's one of the saddest songs ever made.
I saw that same little boy kneeling by a grave in an old cemetery. Well, I stopped my car and walked her. But I know I'll never get to ride an 18-wheeler again. But this old bass will keep me in touch with all my trucker friends. Teddy Bear's going to back on out now and leave me alone.
That is one of the saddest country songs in the world, about 18-wheelers, and this little boy, his dad got killed, and all 18-wheelers showed up at the house and took him for a ride. A very sad little song. That's who that is. I didn't know who the artist was of that song. That's who it is right there. That guy right there. What's next here? We've got, Loretta Lynn and Conway, Lead Me On. Hopefully this plays.
Take me slowly through the door. I'll be we're playing house away from home. They would call our love a backstreet, a thrill. I can't do without our wedding ring.
How about that plays? Alright, what's next, guys? We had the best. Oh, this is the best of Loretta Lynn. You see, it has all kinds of good songs. One on the Way, Hello, Darling, I Can't See Me Without You, The Morning After, Baby Let Me Down, Dear Uncle Sam, The Other Woman. I don't know how many programs it had. That was just, surely, it says it has 4 programs. Coal Miner's Daughter, What Makes Me Tick. Let's see what's on this.
You better change and quick. I'm gonna have my examine and find out what makes it. Dear Uncle Sam, all you can, 'cause you ain't woman enough to take my man. And if you should ever find, honey, you know every trick, I'm gonna have my head examined and find out. He doesn't know.
If you guys want to see her home place, I visited and it's in my video list. It's a really neat place to visit. It was where Roletta Lynn grew up.
Is it nice on Blueberry?
Blueberry Hill. Glad that plays. It's one of my favorite artists. What's next, guys? George Jones. Look at the mushrooms. Wow. Super hits of George Jones. He came to our town once, and they had just built a amphitheater up where our Walmart is now, and they opened it. He was the first artist to play there and the last. Oh, George didn't show. No show, George. Yes, he got drunk once again. He didn't show up. But I ain't holding it against him because I love old George Jones music.
Then the clouds fill the sky, but I won't go. Well, I've come here to tell you, hon, I'm ragged, but I'm right. Walk with me, go where I go, or to you. I was always on beating true somehow.
I don't care who you are or what you say. There's no country artists like they were back in the 70s. We had so many artists that was just great. I mean, you just really look forward to going to their concerts. You enjoyed when you turned the radio on, you heard their voice. We don't have it today. Maybe it's just because I'm getting older, but I don't think that's the case. I think music just stinks now. Alright, on to this, guys. Look, Johnny Cash. Original Golden Hits Volume 2. Johnny Cash is another one of my favorite artists. Hopefully this works. It looks like it's got a little something here. It ain't looking good. Let's see. Come on, Johnny, play. Play, Johnny. Oh, yes.
Now you'll never know when in town that I don't treat you right. You have the strength to stand alone. I don't like it, but I guess things happen. Blue sky and the tears that I cried for that woman are gonna flood you, big river that we dreamed of. You've got the way dreams you like to hurt me and.
Who couldn't love Johnny Cash?
We were just a plain old hillbilly band with a plain old country style.
Oh, yeah.
We never played.
Makes me want to get a beer, and I don't drink no more. All right. Here we go. Kenny Rogers. Have you all seen his mansion? My goodness, his bedroom was huge. And he slept up on top of, like, it was like a tier. It was like there's the floor for the bedroom, and then he'd step up like a king and had this massive bed. You have to, if you haven't seen Kenny Rogers' master bedroom, you have to see it. It was crazy. When you got money like that to burn, I guess it's, you know, it's nice, I guess. Let's see if old Kenny plays.
Look on my face.
Tape sounds a little funny.
He came to the woman, sat there beside her, midwife to the sheep back, place to cool downtown on Mary Hill, where dreams are apart from the time when I knew you, Ben Jane.
They they said that the women just threw their underwear at him when he came to stage. His brother was his bodyguard, and he would get scratched by the old females and everything, just get attacked. And they thought they would grab his old Kenny's crotch, and then his brother said he got grabbed quite a bit. That's crazy, ain't it? Women were just in love with old Kenny Rogers. All right, what's next, guys? We have, oh yeah, Jerry Lee Lewis. If you got Johnny Cash, you gotta have Jerry Lee and some Elvis. Yes, oh Jerry Lee. I'm glad, guys. I got all these for $5. I mean, it's people just don't listen to music on any type of tapes or anything anymore. It's all digital. But $5 for all this lovely music. This is music that, I mean, this is really good music. So, let's check out old Jerry Lee. I love that piano. I actually have this. It's a radio. That is a low car radio, and I have it up on the shelf. I just noticed that. I don't know if I got that in. Right there. I think we actually made a video on it. Let's see what Jerry Lee's got to say. I need to clean that pot.
And the love word you whispered back then, you'd think by now
Play it, old Jerry.
I wish you happiness, sweetheart, and everything you prove he still can. Bring apart, I don't think I can take it. For after all, baby, let's say goodbye like we said hello in a friendly kind of way. Ah, but the thrill is all gone.
I'm so glad old Jerry Lee plays. Alright, what's next, guys? We have a Blockbuster 20 original songs here. Let's see who's on it. Sounds like disco. Is this disco? We will be discarding that. Alright, next we have Nashville Gold Twin Pack, RCA Records, various artists. Let's see if it plays.
But when I'm in his arms, I try to show him
A big name on the radio. I was back in the kitchen. This is untrue until
that takes a lot of my time.
a Scarface Louisiana was found in a short country. I never had much just to share.
Alright. I don't really know much of them songs. Alright, what's next, guys? We have the Golden Hits in 1969. These Eyes, Guess Who, Trace's Classes, Good Morning Sunshine. Let's check it out. It's got some dust in there. Oh, it went my.
Touch
clutch in hand, reaching out on his number to and I need you more than want you.
That's a good song.
And I want you for all time. In love again. To believe there never was, but now truth number one but when you fell for something, and when I hurt, curtain runs off my shoulder. It's just no good anymore since you went.
Guys, John Lear, the one who made the Lear Jet, is the one who made the 8-track. And, yeah, that's pretty cool. He did a lot. John Lear did a lot of stuff. He invented quite a bit of stuff. Very interesting person. If you never did any research on him, it's, yeah, really, really interesting person. All right, what's next? Carly Simon. I can't remember Carly Simon. Let's see what she sounds like.
When you reason to cry, I'd be advice in a small moment. Upset when I've got lying in face. You can't stay up and won't go to sleep. It can't die because I was looking and just like here he come now. When I walked the back.
Alright, that'd be one. Me leaving. I don't care much for that. Nothing against it. I don't know him. I don't like him. Don't like to hear it. Johnny Cash, The Rambler. Check that artwork out, guys. Hopefully this plays.
And something was as wrong as if the sun forgot to rise. I picked up a road map, middle of the night. You would open up when you'd hear me. My grandpa wasn't all talk, like I said, you know, he's... This time I'm letting the home to turn in.
There's actually, I haven't ever heard this album. I'm gonna look really forward to listening to this all the way through. Guys, if you oh shoot, hope I didn't break it. If you haven't noticed, the 8-track players sound great. When I first got my first 8-track player, I was surprised how nice it sounds. But yeah, it's got a really good, rich sound and like bass. If I had this hooked over to my my bass speaker, it's it's a great sounding system. Who would have thought an 8-track would sound that good? I would put it up against a DVD anytime, or a CD. All right, guys, here's our other one. We got a Merle Haggard songs I'll always sing. Here we go. See if she plays.
Take me away and turn back the years. San is my home. I'm on the run, the highway. Never cross your mind. This empty feeling.
And I think it's, now, you see how fast I'm clicking through those too. You know, the cassette player that we got next after these, we had to sit there and go fast forward. Oh no, it went past. Rewind. Oh gosh, it went fast forward. Oh gosh. And you back and forth, and finally you get to the beginning of the song or the end of the song. The 8-track, you just click the button, boom, you're on the song. That's awesome. It's kind of like we went backwards on that, didn't we, guys? All right, here we go. We got another Merle Haggard. Whoever's collection this is, you can tell they really love Merle Haggard. Look at that. Oh, is that a caddy? Yep. Look at that beautiful Cadillac. This is the roots of my raising. Let's see if it plays, guys. Oh, it's got problems. I can see right. Maybe not. Maybe I can get to play.
Spend a lot of time there in my mind.
Dad was asleep in his favorite chair. In his hand was
guys, the last one for this video, because I don't want to bore y'all too much. We still have a bunch to go through. If y'all like this type of video, I'll make another one. Just put in the comments, and I'll share the other artists here. But on our last one, we're going to listen to another Jerry Lee Lewis. We lost Jerry, what was it, 2 years ago? He was a character. Yes, he was. Oh, Jerry Lee Lewis. Married his cousin. That kind of ruined his career there, but he was, he was the killer. That's for sure. Just listen a little bit of Jerry here.
Then daddy's hands, they shook so bad.
Unfortunately, I think this one needs some work. Let's make sure it wasn't those. Alright, yeah. Unfortunately, I think that one's seen better days. But alrighty, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this flashback back to the 70s country. I hope everybody's doing well on this Saturday afternoon. Hope everybody is getting everything going their way. And I hope everybody's well. Until the next one, guys, I'll see you right here at Redneck Ways. Bye, guys.
Preached through the week to support himself side by side with the people he preached to on Sunday. I guess they believed him on Sunday because they knew they could believe in him on Monday.